You guys can see that, but first I thought it was an alligator. But as you can see, it's a pretty big turtle. And he's just swimming along. I don't know what kind of turtle he is, because I don't know much about turtles, but they're cute. And I saw another one over there. He wasn't moving very much and looked like he was missing a leg, but he was really small. This guy's just kind of floating around this swamp. So I am in Jamestowne, Virginia. Jamestowne, Virginia is the first colony that the Europeans made in the United States. What is pretty incredible about this, which I never learned in school, was that Jamestown was actually made up of 3 different kinds of people. The Europeans, the Native Americans, and Africans. The crazy thing is, when the Africans first came here, they were actually free. They were under the same rules as everybody else, free, indebted, and slaved. Everybody fell into those 3 categories, except for, of course, the European religious hierarchy. It was pretty incredible to learn all that. But this is the first city that was ever in the United States. That is pretty cool to know. And it's pretty cool to know that it was made up of 3 different kind of people. This city is 300 years old, so I did take some pictures, but of course there's not much to see in them because it's 300 years old, so stuff has disappeared, just like that turtle did. So the city's over 300 years old. It's from the 1600s, and they're still actually actively digging up artifacts, and they're finding them. They've even found evidence of cannibalism, because they had a period of 2 years where everybody here was starving. Oh, there he comes. He's back. Where everybody here was starving. And during that period of 2 years that they were starving, they believed they ate at least 1 teenage girl, if not more people. But they did find the bones and remnants and evidence that they ate a teenage girl. And the archaeologist here named her Jane. But they are doing all kinds of research and finding all kinds of cool stuff, which is crazy that some stuff can survive over 300 years and some stuff can't. But they are. Even money. Oh, look, now he's looking at us. He's like, why is that girl standing on a bridge talking to herself? But anyway, so over the past 4 days, I spent 2 days in Williamsburg, which was super cool to see, and ended up being the capital of Virginia. During this time, they moved it from Yorktown to Williamsburg, I believe. And then I went through Yorktown, which was also very cool to see, because that is where the United States of America actually got its independence from Europe, even though it was promised in 1776. We actually didn't get our independence till 1781, I'll say. And then I came to Jamestown today to see this. And Jamestown is actually an island. I didn't know that from growing up and learning about the history either. And they actually almost starved, well, all but 60 of them starved in a 2-year period because they were afraid to go out of their fort because of the Native Americans who had previously been sharing with them, but they think that the Native Americans stopped sharing with them because the Native Americans didn't have enough to feed themselves because they were in a drought. But nobody is sure on that aspect. I took pictures of what I could. I didn't take pictures of the museum because I think people should come and see stuff. But just so you know, this museum actually has coins from all different countries that are that old. Jewelry that's that old. Pottery that's that old. Pottery that's actually from Native Americans, Africans, and the Europeans. Pretty cool. And there's a glass blowing museum somewhere up the street, but I think I'm too late for that because it's already 5 o'clock. So I've got to find a place to stay for the night. And then I have to, maybe I'll go back to the glass blowing place tomorrow. I will see what I can do, because I'm going to head further north and head into West Virginia.